Black, 95. Set.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, Nadioli. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 22-yard
line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. First and 10 from the 32. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and he gets him a 1st down.
And the Panthers, 1st down. A gain of 18.
Ready.
Hubbard again. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Rivers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, break.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check. Ready.
A give right side. It's Scatterby. Makes the tackle. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
left side, finds Fanning. And they're all the way across midfield before it is brought down. And that one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and
19 targets. Let's go. Let's go.
Running with Scannaboo. Galloping inside the 40. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost to bust those tackles.
And he's tackled for no gain.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 50.
Pass play now. Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Back to throw. Holding by his back, Scannaboo. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On first down, this is Scannaboo. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That little 8-yard scoop. Here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
12, 10. Ready.
Up the middle, Hubbard. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside naps him 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it on 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Yellow, 22. Set, huh?
Young up, first and 10. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Scatterboo here on first and goal. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 6 yards. Boy, a great spot. Second and goal at the 2.
Ready.
Scatterboo again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Now some whistles and a stoppage for an injured member of the offense. That is Cam Scatterboo who's being attended to. Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. Third and goal. They'll throw it. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
From the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on fourth and goal.
70 Timberwolf.
Fourth down, pass coming. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Here we go. Right, 97. Red, 38. Set.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we cut, cut.
Running right. Here's Hubbard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Young to throw here on third. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Let's go.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's second and goal.
Come on. Unlock line. Nice.
He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long.
Come on, ready, go. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Has it at the 37.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboo. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready.
They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. 60 Bison.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the
They'll go play
27-yard
action.
line.
Oh, there's another one, Williams. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go now.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get some late points and the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That's Jimmy Horn Jr. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Young. He rolls to his right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
A second down throw for Young. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Ready?
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Got a man, and Horn has it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 33. Again, it's Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Black shot. Here we go. Yellow. 6. Medic. Ready?
Here's Young again. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Tackling.
Offense to the line fast.
Striker. 3. Fight.
Brings up
Ready.
second.
One final shot before the half.
At the 4-yard line.
Chased out to his right. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut it to just a point before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into the locker rooms now, all tied up. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Rivers. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 14-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Forced out to his right. Taken in by Williams outright. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
70, stand by Wolf. Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st down. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the 1st half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for the receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Debo's got it. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
It's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60.
On the carry, this is Scatteroo. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
Second down pass play coming. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Screen here for Scatteroo. Driving across the 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They go play action on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Hubbard trying this off the gut. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Yellow, 43.
Room to throw here on 3rd. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And it takes a bounce that sends it across the sideline. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 45. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
Here's Scatterboo. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Here we go. Fix the Eagles.
They'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Roll left side, finds Fannin. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Come on.
Working inside the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
70. Go.
Scatterboo. And it's close, Brock, but they say he's in. Touchdown! The Colts. Lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
The kicker on
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Solid 40-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Black 40.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set.
Young working from the gun. Tough by Hubbard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Six.
Young on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Motioning the tight end now.
Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready.
Desperation time here. It's on target to Johnson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. Again, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
To the air, yet again. Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, Well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Colts get it back after making their third first-half interception. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
This is Scannaboo, left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 44.
Right back to Scannaboo. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
It is cut left side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Come on, come on. Hit!
Here's the throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
And the Colts first down.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
42. Panthers 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
38. Come on.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Got a man, and Horn has it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready. Cut.
Counter play, Hubbard. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that pass through contact if you couldn't do it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Working on first down. Man, it's Horn. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Panthers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
70, Timberwolves.
Pass play on first and 10. Diving right side, got it! 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And they get him up just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
And once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 3rd and short. Back now, pressure coming. That one's incomplete over the middle.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
They're going to try with ETN. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And he's out clear. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, do they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's go.
Running with Scannaboo. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down.
Stick the Eagle. Stick the Eagle.
33-yard line.
So the Colts pick up